in less than 2 weeks' time, theatres in the capital will finally be able to open their doors and welcome back audiences. Indoor performances will be allowed if COVID-compliant regulations are followed, but have theatres been given enough time to adapt their performances, and what will a trip to the theatre look like? Chloe Keedy has been given a behind-the-scenes tour of the Shaftesbury Theatre.
Juliet plunges Romeo's dagger into her heart.
What if Juliet didn't kill herself?
How do you tell the greatest love story of all time whilst adhering to social distancing rules? That's the question producers of the West End hit and Juliet are grappling with.
I don't believe there's something hanging in the stars, Philly.
So, sitting on the stage, we've probably managed half a dozen scenes. That's it, and it's a musical.
The government has now given the green light for theatres like the Shaftesbury to reopen with social distancing in less than 2 weeks' time. But according to its chief executive, it's not quite that simple.
We can't just do it at the drop of a hat. To market a show, you need 12, 16 weeks lead-in time, and levels of cleaning, masks, temperature taking, all of that needs to be worked through. And when you're dealing with 1,300 people, logistically, that's quite complicated.
And that brings us to another problem.
Now, they're hidden under dust sheets at the moment, but every other row of these seats would have to come out for audience members to keep a metre apart. That means you can only sell half of these tickets, and that's not enough to break even.
The government has promised theatres some financial support, but it hasn't said when or how much.
We're dealing with layoffs and redundancies, which could number up to a couple of thousand, and our members are really concerned about what the future might hold for them. So what we need from the government is clarity about the arts recovery package that they announced a couple of weeks ago. We need to know when the money is coming, what is the criteria for getting some financial support.
The Shaftesbury was already undergoing improvement works, but needs government help to cover some of the costs of making itself COVID secure.
We're working collaboratively with Camden Council to develop this whole area into a pedestrianised space. It means that we've got somewhere where people can wait before going into the theatre, where they can meet friends. We're going to break through this wall and go through into a 27-metre by 7-metre bar. So it's about 2,000 square foot of bar space.
So while theatres are taking small steps towards reopening, getting the curtain up on a show of this scale is going to take some time. Chloe Keedy, ITV News, Soho.